Kia ora, maloelele, talofa, willa, kia orana. Welcome to Weaving Connections with Angela Pike Designs. Well, I have got something special for you today. I thought I'd share today. I thought I'd show you some of my work, another piece of my work. I showed you one of my masks in an earlier video, maybe the first or second video that I did. So here's my other mask. This is Hene Moana. She is about 3 years old. I think longer, maybe. Anyway, she's made from a deconstructed hammock. You know, you lays around in a hammock. And a hammock was given to me, and it wasn't in great condition. Hene Moana wants to take up all the room. A hammock, and so I deconstructed it. I made her base from cardboard that I stiffened, and I just wrapped the what do you call it, hammock strands. It was like a rope, so I kind of like pulled it to pieces and I wrapped it around in and through her. Then I added some of the weaving and some of my white feathers and my beautiful paua shells from New Zealand. Aren't they gorgeous? This is Hene Moana because of the paua shell from the sea. So paua shells are like abalone. Now, not as pretty abalone as paua is found in New Zealand, and I think it's because of the water being so cold in New Zealand that you have these gorgeous colors. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is polished paua shells. Can you see the purples in there? Isn't it really gorgeous? So she's just been hanging on the wall, sitting there. The dog didn't get this one, the dog got the other one. If you've seen the first or second video, the dog kind of like mauled the feathers. They were so expensive, those feathers. But yeah, Hene Moana. I think she's really gorgeous. I used, I think this is E6000 glue, which I'm not very pleased about. And if I can find in my bins, if I have this fiber, I'm going to correct this where the glue has turned it yellow. But this is kind of what I do. Taking that weave that I showed you from pandanus, I think I showed you, and making something else from it. It's amazing what your hands can do and how you are inspired to use different things. So this is definitely a recycled product here, and it doesn't matter, you know, I don't mind these little hoary pieces. Gives her character. She's very pretty. Now, you know she's not perfect. Who is? This eye needs correcting. She looks a little bit freaky. Look at that. So she needs to be more elongated. Again, I don't make these masks for me, although I gotta say she fits my face quite well. Just got to work on that eye to get her corrected. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out how I go about that. I am part of a group here in Sydney, Australia, and the group is called Weave Parramatta. WE capital AVE, Weave Parramatta. Yeah, they meet once a month. I think it's the last Sunday of the month in Blacktown. Anyway, it's been a little while since I've been there, but the people are extraordinary. Now, I love these people, and I have learnt much from them, and the work that they do is exquisite. That's in embroidery, that's in many things. So, you know, drawings, sequining, I can't think of anything else, but there's many things that they do. So it's a group of people, predominantly women at the moment, and they just get together, yes, and just create things. And so every now and then we get asked to make something. So there was some sort of exhibition coming up, and I made Hene Moana. I actually use this satin ribbon, and she's travelled around without me, so she's seen more of Queensland, Australia, than I have, because she's been in some art exhibitions without me. Actually, a few of my pieces have been. Oh my gosh, somewhere, gotta remember, I have got a beautiful headpiece called Huia, and she's tall and she's gorgeous and she's got lots of feathers. And yeah, I created Huia, and she's been in photo shoots, and it's quite fun creating because you don't know where it's going to lead you. So it's just like taking some things, like behind the feathers here, I've got cardboard. You can't see it because of the way I've put the card between. I don't know if you can even see it there. It comes to about there, and then I've got the feathers over top to hide those ends. So it's just about being creative with what you got. And I like to put weaving on my work, especially this one. And this is why I say all those little pieces that I have woven, I plan to make a bodice. So that's something that I want to build up to. Just keep creating more of them so that I can start pinning them on a mannequin. I think I need to buy another mannequin too, because both mannequins I have, one has a bustle on her and the other has a bodice on her, and I'll show you those pieces sometime. The skills. Fur in my face, fur in my mouth, feathers. So what can you make? Just taking, like, this was just white ribbon sitting on my table. I knew I wanted to use the paua shells, and I knew that I wanted to make a mask and use this fiber from the hammock, but I didn't know how. So once I've corrected her eye, made her more smaller and more slanty like this, I think she'll look 100% better. Right now she looks a bit strange. I was going to say another word, but I don't think that word's acceptable anymore. Thank you for listening to me babbling about Hene Moana. Hey, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed today and you got some value out of today's session. Drop me a comment if you'd like to see some of the things that I have designed, that I have around the house, sitting on the walls, sitting in storage bins, let me know and I'll pull something out and talk to you about it. That's a good idea, right? Mā te wā. See you on the next one.